My name is Lynnster, aka Lynn Ochogrosso. I'm a visual artist and muralist from New Jersey. I started in art when I was really young. Ever since I can hold a pencil, I've been drawing. My dad taught me a lot about, drawing basic shapes and flowers and things like that. And ever since then, it's kind of been my passion. I've filled countless sketchbooks and doodle books all throughout my school years. I remember, creating comic books with my friends when I was really young. So I think it's always been a really big part of my life. And as I got into high school is kind of when I started experimenting with paint. And I had a really awesome high school teacher who allowed me to paint a mural of King Kong climbing the Empire State Building while reading a book, which was my first real mural for, I could say a client. It was unpaid, but I was more than happy to do it. Ever since finishing that one, I think I always had that drive to want to create more and, get my art on more walls and just create more art in general. So after I graduated high school, I kind of went right into the art business and I started working for different paint and sip studios, teaching adults classes. When the pandemic hit, I was kind of laid off from my current job, which was also creative, but I had a lot more time to focus on what I really wanted to create and the type of art that I ideally wanted to get into in the future. So that's when I started creating more canvas paintings. I started my own little hand-painted crew neck business. So I would say that's been a really fun thing that I've gotten a lot more into over these past few years, and I've slowly been able to transition into a more self-employed model of with my art. So that's been really cool. So this is the client's nursery. We are doing a safari mural. The client said that she wanted to have something really bright and colorful and, just fun for the child that will be in here. As I was speaking with the client, she mentioned the different animals that she wanted to be in it. And then, I kind of took it from there and threw in the tree and all the greenery. Sometimes I think back to when I was a little kid and, you'd see a painted wall and you're just absolutely mesmerized by it. So the idea that, now someone younger than me is going to be doing that to something that I created is a pretty cool feeling. Hopefully I can inspire the future artists of the world. My favorite thing about murals is, I guess, just having my art in public where, many people can see it, as opposed to having it in a gallery where it's kind of behind a lot of red tape, mostly just, people that are into art collecting or things like that will only see it, whereas in public spaces, it's there for everyone to enjoy. My other favorite thing about art is just the scale of it. I love painting large and, just kind of showcasing what I can do on a larger scale. I think it's just a lot of fun, and just the idea that it's going to be there for, as long as the client wants it there for is really exciting, and it helps create the atmosphere of a room. So I think that's a pretty cool detail of it. My advice to younger, new artists would definitely be get your work out there. Social media has played such a huge role in pretty much every single project I get, every single mural I book, every single pet portrait I sell. If it weren't for Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of that, I really wouldn't have had any clients. So I think most importantly, put your stuff out there. Even if you don't necessarily love the piece that you created, post it so that you can one day look back at it and see how much progress you've made. It's a little daunting at first, but just remember, nobody cares about what you're posting as much as you care about it. That sounds negative, but you can see it in a positive light. If nobody cares, you can do whatever you want and post whatever you want and just try not to overthink it. maybe kind of slowly take those steps and build an audience and, create a portfolio. I just want them to know that it is realistic, and despite any discouragement you might hear, I think everyone has the ability to follow their dreams, which sounds really cheesy, but I think, you only have one life to live, so do something you enjoy doing, right? So, yeah.